Hello friends, today I am going to explain the neural net time series app. The application is available at the app gallery. By clicking at the downside arrow, you will get a different time series patterns like in machine learning domain, classification learner, neural net clustering, neural fitting and neural net time series and so on. If you click on your time series, you will open a time series app. Before using this, I will tell a command line for this net time series app. On the command window, write nn start tool neural network start. You will get a small pop-up window which is saying that the different type of neural network tools like fitting app, pattern recognition app, clustering app and time series app. What is fitting app? Fitting app is a map which determines a data set as well as a target for which you want to predict the data or which the analysis you want to do. For example, if you have a bike, how much the fuel emission has been taking up at per second. By this algorithm fitting app, you can determine the type of the carbon monoxide which is liberating from your vehicle. This type of examples are suitable for the neural network time fitting app. And next, moving to pattern recognition app. Now moving for the pattern recognition app, which classifies your input data as target categories and assigns the values as which you have determined your target. For example, if in a chemical factory, there are different machines which determines how much quantity the chemical has to be sprayed in every container. Like that, this type of examples are suitable for this pattern recognition. And moving for next one, clustering app. Clustering is nothing but a group of things or group of quantities which determines your group of input data to the similarities. For example, if you take different same type of pens which different companies, but the pen is the similar quantity. Like this, different type of clusterings of different group of items has to be managed. That type of things are taken in this type of apps. And now moving to our time series app. This app determines your input as well as the output and predicts and using dynamic neural network for your non-filtered and prediction values. In this time series app, there are different non-linear inputs and non-linear autoregression, non-linear input-output function. Let's explore one by one. Non-linear autoregression means you have a given input but you have other input from the feedback from output, and non-linear autoregressive is the only feedback from the output to a neural network, and non-linear input is which do not have a feedback form from output, which is only having an input signal to neural network. I will choose a non-linear autoregressive with external input NARX, also called as. I will click next for this. Now I don't have my own input from the workspace. In the select data, I will take a load example data. These load example data are built-in examples from the MATLAB software. These examples has been taken from 2010B version, means this software neural network tool has been implemented from 2010B onwards. So I will take example of fluid flow in pipe. This example states that the rate of flow of fluid in the pipe is how much the quantity, the speed has to be traveled from one end to the other end. This is the data set which has been available now as a value input and value target in the workspace. In the summary, you can come to know that how much the rows and the columns are available at input and target data. Input is input function and target is output function. Both input and output must have the same rows and columns. If there is a mismatch between the both input and output, you can't predict and analyze your data. So be careful while selecting your data. Now click for next. After clicking, there are three criteria like training, validation and testing. Training is a combination of validation and testing. Validation is to measure network generalization and it stops when the training has been improved. And testing has no effect on training but it is independent of measure of network performance during and after training. By combination of these two, validation and testing, we will get a training set. As our validation and testing increases, the training reduces. Be careful that validation and testing must be minimum for your training data. Now, the validation and testing are 15%. If you increase to 35 validation and testing for 35%, the training has been reduced to 30%. So, training has to be increased. So, I will give training as a validation as 15% and testing as a 15%. Now, our training of 70% has been increased. And give next. After giving next, there is a define a NARX neural network in architecture network. The number of hidden neurons is 10, number of delays are 2. This is automatically taken by the software. Now you ask, what is neuron? It is also same as a biological neuron. These neurons compute weighted average of inputs, then it sums to the passed through the non-linear functions in the form of hidden layers and put to the non-linear functions. This overall picture will be taken at the end so that you can understand clearly. This problem definition in the form of this equation f of x t minus 1 to the y of t minus d. This is the block diagram which has been generated from the software. Next. After giving the next, you will get each algorithm you need to choose for your training data set. In NN toolbox, you will get 3 different algorithms like Lebesgue, Marquardt and Bayesian regularization scaled conjugate gradient. But I choose Bayesian regularization because it takes a lot of time but you will get good results. But in case of Lebesgue Marquardt, it takes a lot of time, a lot of memory, but you will not get good results. If you want a good result, take Bayesian regularization. After taking a Bayesian regularization, click on train. It takes a few seconds to train our data for our purpose. Now it has been opened. Neural network. This is the block diagram which determines the input to the hidden layers. These 10 hidden layers will be explored in the upcoming videos. Algorithm which is used is data division as a random and training as a Bayesian regularization is a training algorithm which is used now. Here in progress you will get approach means 120 iteration of 1000 of in 2 seconds. These iteration has been performed. Means when you compare with other algorithm, the training time will be more and memory will be more, iteration will be very less. We need iteration will be more. As the iteration increases, the training will be increases. By the plots domain, we will get the performance how the training has been occurred. By clicking on performance, you will get this type of graph, train as well as test. Here, a blue line indicates a train and a red line indicates a test. If they overlap each other, means train and test are validated and there is no mismatch. But now there is a small gap between the train and test. To overcome this, you need to give again retrain in the train network toolbox. As you give her retrain your algorithm is ready for your counter operation. Now training state. If you go for training state, there are different graph which is shown here. Validation check is 0. Now the validation has been eliminated. So whenever you take your own reading, the validation will be there. But now validation is absent. And move to the next now. There is a plot error histogram. On this we will get out what is the error in your input and output. This 0 error means at the minus 3.48 the error has been occurred. Is to be reduced till now. If you give again an array again the retrain, your error will be less. And move to the next by clicking next at deploy solution toolbox. Employ deployment MATLAB function. This is a MATLAB function. While clicking on it, you will generate a code or a function at the editor window. This function can be utilized for upcoming or your new values in the workspace by changing their values. This is a MATLAB function which is automatically generated by only your readings and by using algorithm. This is the nice thing in MATLAB. And again you moving for code generation, MATLAB matrix only function. Here only the matrix only function will be generated at the editor window. You may ask, what is the difference between this code generation and MATLAB matrix function? Here in application deployment, MATLAB function, there is only delay function will be there, but in MATLAB matrix function, overall function which is taking into algorithm is present in the editor window. You can check it and we'll cross verify and go for Simulink deployment. In Simulink deployment, as I shown before, the number of hidden layers, neurons, weights, you will get clear picture in this Simulink deployment. By clicking on Simulink diagram, it takes few seconds to open by Simulink of a MATLAB. After opening this, there is a block diagram which is available at the corner most. By zooming it, you are able to see now. Yes, this is the block diagram of neural network. But at this point of view, at front end, you may not understand what is this all neural network at zigzag fashion way. At x1 and x2 are the inputs and y1 as an input. But as we go deep into this neural network, we'll understand layer by layer and what are the weights and what are the processes going at the back end. Now, at the right click on the block diagram, whichever you want, there is a pop-up window which occurs. There is a mask, head mask, look under the mask. After taking this, you will see the layer which is at the beneath of this neural network. This is the number of layers, layer 1 and layer 2, and number of process inputs and processing input 1 and input 2. You may ask, what is layer? Layer is nothing but a collection of nodes which are operating together at the specific depth within the neural networks. These layers contains usually and receives a weight input from the different processes and take into the non-linear function, then passes through the proper output of next layer. Means these x1 and xy are the process inputs, but taking the non-linear input and processing back to the output, which determines the number of hidden layers and number of hidden neurons, so that as the weight increases, the number of layers increases. But now I came with a weight. What is weight? To know about this, I click on the right click on the layer, you will get a mask. Again go for look under mask. Now there are W nothing but a weights. I will take it now as this is a weight. There are weight of 1,1 and 1,2, and by combination of this there is a addition of that. Again I look under that mask, will take a look under a mask. Now you will get a clear picture about what is weights. These are the weights. There are a number of 10 hidden neurons, means count it, number of weights are here 10 and number of delays are 2 as is shown before. I will go move back, I will show here. There are number of hidden layers are 10, number of delays are 2. This implemented in this Simulink diagram. But now what are weights? Weight are the parameters within the neural network that transform input data within the hidden network layers. As this input enters the node, it gets multiplied by weight, and values resulting output is either observed or passed to the next layer in the neural network. Means these inputs from a PD 1,1 will be observed by weight and passed to the next layer. As our weight increases, the strength of the connection and between the units also increases and determines the number of layers, and it brings importance under the input value. as your weight increases, it brings more importance to the input value. So be careful that your weight has to be increases and number of layers will be increases. Here one more thing, interesting thing is that at the every weight block diagram there is W1, 1, 2, W1, 1, 3, W1, 1, 4 means if I take at the W1, 1, 2, node 1 and node 2 of both magnitudes, here neuron 2 is more influence on neuron 1. This is the thing you need to remember. Again 1, 3 means neuron 1 has been more influence on the neuron 3 and neuron 1 has been more influence on the neuron 4. Like this it goes on. It checks on every number of layers of 1, 1. It is like a probability and permutation and combination. While checking it, it gives the output to the next layer W, Z. By clicking on this again mask, you will get a last end of a block diagram which determines the input and output function which we have studied in previous sections of our education. And at last we got the input and output function. To get again back, go to the back and click on it. At the last we will get a mask which is a combination of different weights and layers to the mask, and this input output will be provided to the neural network as an input. As you go back, you will get a last front end of this block diagram. Like this, by only feeding your data, you can get a Simulink diagram, MATLAB function, MATLAB code for your future use. This is a more interesting thing in the MATLAB. Again, we go for our time series neural network. Now, whenever you are writing for any papers or any journal publishing for any research on the neural network, by feeding a data, they may ask you block diagram, but that point of view you can't draw a machine generated block diagram. So take a neural network diagram in the graphics window. It will generate a neural network diagram. This you can copy and paste to your journal or any other papers. It explains and which describe overall function of hidden and output layers. I will cancel it now and move for next. At last, at the end of our session, save results at MATLAB. If you have performed overall function and used the data for analysis purpose, you can save it for your future use, and you can use this data for your next upcoming values. And now I click finish. It will finish and save to a MATLAB script. This is the overall session of our MATLAB. In future upcoming videos, I will explore more about Simulink from the basics as well as the different number of apps in the machine learning like neural net clustering, neural net fitting, neural net pattern recognition, and so on. I hope you have understood this video. Thanks for watching.